Rather, recording now. This is Hillsfair Match Day with Liam Cook. If you listen to this broadcast, we apologise for the technical issues. This is a pre-recorded match. It's Pelsall Villa versus Coventry United. Because of some technical issues, problems with the YouTube account, we're not able to bring the match live to you, but as hopefully will have gone okay, we're putting the match on YouTube as soon as we can. So hopefully we'll be okay for the next match against Pelsall on Saturday. So let's go through the team news quickly for those of you who are listening in. So for Pelsall, we have number 1, Keith Russell, 2, Luke Holmes, 3, Ben Story, 4, Michael Murray, 5, Ashley Lawley, 6, Danny Worrell, 7, Kieran Newland, 8, Craig Timms, 9, Spencer Blackham, 10, Dale Roberts, and 11, Fraser Phillips. And for Coventry United, we have number 1, David Allen, 2, Pierre Moodim, 3, Jaden Rickhus. We have number 4, Martin Hutchcox, 5, Callum Burgess, 6, Jamie Coleman, 7, Rob Prinzel, 8, Chris Cox, 9, Matt Brown, 10, Josh O'Grady, 11, Gift Musa. So again, apologies for the technical issues, but we'll put the footage online as soon as we can. Matt Brown gets the lofted ball, puts it into the area, and it's just gone out. The goalkeeper nudges it over the byline, and it's gone out for a Coventry United corner. O'Grady is going to take it. Takes it quickly towards the head of Matt Brown. It's gone past the goalkeeper, and it's gone out at the far post. First opportunity of the match for Coventry United. Goalkeeper Keith Russell is going to be taking this goal kick, rather a large gradient on the pitch with United coming uphill in the first half. Very small crowd here at the Bush Ground this evening. Most of the fans, as usual, are Coventry United. Fantastic away support as always. Kick long range by Russell, headed up by Burgess, who is playing tonight despite a red card. His suspension will go on to next season because of a delay with the paperwork. And Coventry United have a free kick thanks to an offside. Hillsfair Match Day with a pre-recorded footage of this Midland League Division 1 encounter between Pelsall and Coventry United, as the Pelsall man Dale Roberts tried to put pressure on David Allen, but Moodim comes away with the ball on the right-hand side. Ball down line. Matt Brown should be able to get there first. Indeed he does. Kept the ball in. It's still going. Matt Brown gets away from the challenge from Murray. It's still Brown, under pressure now from Ben Story. It's still Brown. O'Grady trying to trick his way past the defenders. O'Grady forced out of the area now into a crossing opportunity. Puts it towards the far post, and it's out of range for Rickhus. And it's gone out for a goal kick.
Well done, Matty. Well done, Josh.
So the highlights of tonight's match will be posted on YouTube tomorrow or Saturday. I do apologise for the inconvenience. We're going to try and get everything sorted for the Pelsall match on Saturday. We don't want to be missing that one. Make sure that everything is fine and dandy for that. Ball at field by Lawley. Burgess should be able to deal with that one. Here's Moodim. Good tackle. Pelsall come away with the ball. Worrell. Now it's Newland. The ball into the area, cut out by Burgess as Roberts was waiting for it. Moodim comes away with the ball in possession. Plays it to Josh O'Grady, back to Moodim. A rather forceful challenge there by Worrell, but here comes Musa on the right-hand side. He's past one, but he can't get past Ben Story. And in fact, it's gone out for a Coventry, it's gone for a goal kick. Pelsall down there in League One. Last time these two sides played each other, Coventry United with an 11-0 victory during the home game. Coventry United in their all-white kit, their away strip. Pelsall in their red shirt and black shorts. Pelsall not in the best of shape financially. But thankfully we have got a game tonight. Thrown down the line by Rickers, who's returning to the starting 11 tonight. O'Grady couldn't control it. It's going to be played out of danger by Luke Holmes. Gets away from Pelsall, but in fact it's been given as a free kick to Pelsall and Coventry United. The foul by Luke Holmes. Just under 10 minutes gone at the Bush Ground. Pelsall Villa 0, Coventry United 0. Cox tripped from behind by Fraser Phillips. It's been given as a throw-in. Rickers will take it. Former Coventry City Youth Academy player. Rickers again receives it from Pelsall. It's been played out. And United concede the throw. Just when the attack was starting to look promising. So at the moment we have we're not getting any news from the Bromsgrove game. They're away at Racing Club Warwick tonight, so we're not quite sure what's going on there. We'll try and get the latest news from that. Moose's ball blocked by Danny Worrell. Attempted clearance, United end up winning it back with Ruckus. Good work by Musa and Pelsall, and Pelsall comes away with the ball. Moodim's in space on the right, the through ball. Is it a little bit too far for Moodim? No, it's not. That's beautifully weighted. And Moodim trying to get past his man. And Moodim beats Newland. It's Moodim trying to square it into the area. It's blocked. But Moodim picks it up again after the block from Craig Timmins. And it's towards the far post. And it's just put out for a corner by Luke Holmes at the far post. Keith Russell congratulating his defender. But yeah, Moodim. Fantastic bit of skill there to work his way past a couple of defenders, and it's now a corner on the left wing for Coventry United. And you know who takes those corners? His name's Joshua O'Grady. Scored 32 goals this season. You might have heard of him. He's on target once again during United's win on Tuesday night at Pilkington. Can he turn provider this time? Puts it into the area, goes to the far post, headed out, and hooked away by Kieran Newland. Coleman picks it up in the pressure from Roberts. Down the left wing, O'Grady puts it on a plate for Rickers. It should be cut out here by the Pelsall man, Ashley Lawley. And it's been given as I believe it's a free kick. Is it? No, he's going for a throw actually. So once again, apologies that we're not able to bring this match to you live. But I will say it's the first proper technical issue that we've had since the first episode of Match Day, when we ran out of battery. So really, we haven't done too bad this season. Pelsall, Brown on the outside of the area. It's back to Callum Burgess. United looking to build from the back in the past block, but it finds its way to Moodim. Brown able to shepherd the defender away and puts it in to Moodim. He's blocked by Roberts, who's come back to deal with the defence. And Coventry United are given a throw-in right in the corner. And Moodim seems to be limping a little bit. Looks like it's something serious. O'Grady is in support. He finds Josh O'Grady. He's got Moodim there in support. It's still O'Grady. He's being forced back here. O'Grady's trying to trick his way through. Is he going to be able to do so? Cross towards the far post. Musa unable to get there, and Holmes will walk it away. Pelsall intercepts, so Pelsall into the area. And once again, Holmes able to win the ball back, but it's gone out for a corner. Luke Holmes proving to be a rock at right back for Pelsall. And for once, it's Rob Pelsall who's taking the corner. And it's caught by Keith Russell. I think maybe Josh O'Grady will be back on set-piece duty next time. The fair play to Pelsall. Decent corner, but no one was quite there. Russell able to gather it. Hutchcox, ball down line, looking for Moodim. A good slide challenge has hit one of the United fans in the face. There's a slide tackle there from Ben Story, just what was needed. New ball, please. And we have got another ball from the bench. Pierre Moodham prepares to take the throw in. And he's tried to take the throw in a little bit closer to the assistant referee by the corner. Short one to O'Grady. Moodham back to O'Grady. Musa in support. Tries to trick his way past, but he's caught out by Danny Worrell. Worrell receives it again. Long ball, looking for Spencer Blackham. And Coleman chests it, but almost loses it. In fact, Pelsall will have it back with Dale Roberts. An opportunity here for Pelsall with Fraser Phillips. Has a go, and it's fired over the crossbar. The first meaningful chance of this evening's match. And it comes to nothing for the Villains. Just under 15 minutes gone. Pelsall Villa 0, Coventry United 0. With Racing Club Warwick in action tonight at Bromsgrove Sporting, I should say, in action at Racing Club Warwick. It's a chance for Coventry United to, well, firstly they've got to win to keep their advantage intact, and then they're hoping that Racing Club Warwick can do them a favour and stop Bromsgrove from winning. Coleman nods on. Josh O'Grady works down line. Ball to Musa. And it's put over my head here. It's gone up for a throw in. And Pierre Moodham, good bit of work there from the right back, and he's got the throw in. Cox, Brown and O'Grady in support, and he's found Matt Brown. Back to Moodham. He's got options in the centre. One of them is Josh O'Grady. Couldn't make contact with the ball, and it's just nudged away by Keith Russell. Any sort of contact there from O'Grady would have surely took it past the goalkeeper. United have it in the centre with Cox. Onto the right, Callum Burgess. Through to the fence. Like a hot butter through knife to O'Grady. A couple of Stephos there trying to get past Michael Murray. Cheeky tricks here, and they could pay off. It's put out once again by Luke Holmes as Brown waited at the far post. And that's another ball gone. And it's just about kept in, actually. It's bounced off the stand roof and kept in by the gate. O'Grady takes a quick corner. Pierre Moodham. Space on the right. Puts it in, headed out. Blackham tries to regain possession. Musa tackles him well. O'Grady. Cox on the edge of the area. Is that handball? No, it's not. And it's a long-range strike from Cox along the ground into the hands of the goalkeeper.
Come on, Lodgeman, that was handball.
So he did move his arm towards the ball. Seemed to hit his shoulder more than his arm. Sort of borderline. So there was certainly intent there to make contact with the ball using the arm area. And of course, the referee's decision is the only one that matters. Holmes take a free throw in right in front of the dugouts. Terrenson, of course, still with that 100% record that's taken over as interim manager of Coventry United. So this is the final leg of Coventry United's 5-game away tour. 3 home games coming up in the next week. And theoretically, if Coventry United win tonight and those 3 games at home, then this time next week, Coventry United could be crowned champions of the Midland League Division 1. What a moment that would be on Thursday night as Rickus tries to get away from Holmes. He's past the defender, but in fact, Holmes has brought him down. And it's a free kick. Holmes claiming that Rickus dived. There was certainly contact there. Josh O'Grady. He's back on free kicks. In fact, no, he's actually after to Rob Prinzo. Is Prinzo taking more of a set-piece role here? I suppose that free kick being scored on Tuesday night for O'Grady wasn't enough. But Prinzo looking to prove himself with the set pieces, maybe try and rival O'Grady. Puts it in towards the area, towards the far post. It's Cox. It's just gone over the captain's head, out for a goal kick, but a very promising free kick from Prinzo. Cox just couldn't quite get the height on his jump. And I know it's completely useless now because we're not live listening to this after the final whistle has been blown, but you can follow us at Matchday Hills for the latest developments from the show and from Coventry United, and plus updates on upcoming Coventry United end of season review. And we are going to be deciding on a name for the review in the next week or so. Very bobbly pitch here at the Bush ground. O'Grady receives a little bit of a dig in the back there from Ashley Lawley. Referee says nothing doing. Cox jumps and gets his helmet twice, but he's given away a free kick, I believe, for a push on Danny Worrell. And in fact, it's just a head injury for, well, I say just a head injury. The referee has called play to a halt because Danny Worrell was on the floor. And it's going to be a drop ball situation with Pelsall and Timmins just outside the centre circle. So Pelsall and Timmins to contest this drop ball. And United win it. And Cox tries to play it over to Moodim. And it's took a deflection from Kieran Newland out for a Coventry United throw on the halfway line. Hillsville match day with Liam Cook. Hope you are enjoying this evening's broadcast. Pelsall, he's lost possession. And Rickers able to retain it. Pelsall, lofted ball towards the far post and finds Chris Cox. Is he able to keep it in? Yes, he is. Edge of the area, tries to work his way in. It's Chris Cox. Options in the centre, it's cut out. Tries to win it back. He does. Brown's in an offside position and can't do anything about it. And it's booted clear. Worrell's ball, cut out by Burgess. Ball down line, cut out by Newland. Good pressure there from Moodim, but Newland able to come away with the ball and a push by Moodim. Clear foul on Kieran Newland. And that's a free kick to Pelsall, just a couple of yards into their own half. The Coventry United fans here in their numbers once again. Fantastic away support, just like every single game this season. Not exactly what you call a bumper attendance here at the Butch Ground, but the United faithful have supported their team as they always do. As Michael Murray prepares to take the free kick, the captain puts it in towards the area, head towards goal, and it should be easy for Hutchcox to deal with, but only play as far as Craig Timmins. And Pelsall asking for a foul. It's not given, and Josh O'Grady's got acres of space on the right-hand side. Story's coming across to try and block him. It's still O'Grady. He's got Brown in front of him as well as Pelsall. Switches it to the left to find Pelsall. He's being forced back here. He's found Musa in the centre. Moodim making a run towards the right. Moodim, chip cross, and O'Grady was asking what was that, but he could have got there. Handball claims against Cox, not given, but he's lost it anyway. Timmins ball towards the right-hand side. Here's Blackham. And it's put out by Martin Hutchcox, seemingly a five-man defence for Coventry United this evening. "20 minutes in, still no score. Quite surprising, really. The 11-0 scoreline from the last game. You would have expected a goal by now. Coventry United would just be happy to have settled into this game. Of course, they'll be battling with the gradient on their side in the second half. They're coming uphill at the moment. And last time they had to face a significant uphill gradient in the first half. That was at Bromsgrove. We all know what happened there. Passing it around at the back, Pelsall. Here's Ben Story. Long ball. Looking for Dale Roberts. And it's put out for a throw by Callum Burgess, who of course is able to play tonight. He did receive a yellow card for swearing at the referee on Tuesday night at Pilkington, but a red card takes 14 days to register. And obviously we haven't got 14 days left of the season, so Burgess will be able to play on for the rest of the campaign, but will miss the first 3 games of next season. Pelsall tries to find O'Grady. Cross is dealt with by Miles Story. And will it go out for it's going for a throw to Coventry United. And O'Grady looks to take it quickly, but there's no options. And Moodim calling for his teammates to help O'Grady. Brown comes towards him. And he finds the veteran striker. Turns Story, but can't get away from Danny Worrell. The United fans acting as ball boys here. Moodim with the ball in his arms, waiting for some support. O'Grady's the only man really in a throwing distance, but Brown once again provides support. It's gone through his legs. It took a touch off Story, and he's put it out for a throw. Could have easily gone out for a corner, but good work from the left back to atone for his error. Moodim, O'Grady, chested by the winger, back to Moodim. Low pass to Grady. Once again, squares it. Give Musa shooting opportunity. Give Musa! It's just drifted wide, but a decent effort there from the central midfielder. The first meaningful attack on goal for Coventry United. They've had plenty of promise heading forward, but they haven't really got into the area and got a decent contact towards goal. And the referee is calling over the Pelsall physio. It looks like Craig Timmins is down. So the only good thing about not being able to broadcast live tonight is that we can save the Wi-Fi. There's only so much Wi-Fi we've got. Didn't want to fork out another 50 quid. And of course, Hillsborough Match Day will be back next season. We've had a quick word with the board of Coventry United, and they have given us permission to broadcast exclusive live content from Coventry United for next season as well. League, Cup, friendlies, anything we can get our hands on, we will be back next season. And hopefully, we might even be able to add a little bit of extra content in the form of some video highlights. That's something we're going to look at providing over the summer. Of course, you know, if we can bring it, then we will. 25 minutes gone at the Butch Ground, still no score. As Keith Russell prepares to take the goal kick inside a 6-yard box, hoofs it clear towards the left wing. Moodim cuts it out. Header up line. O'Grady couldn't quite get there, should easily be dealt with by Timmins. Story. Lofted ball. Coleman heads it forward. Rickus gets there first ahead of Fraser Phillips. His high ball towards Matt Brown. Good pressure from Ashley Lawley. And it's going out for a Coventry United throw. I know he's probably going to be listening to this thinking, why hasn't that fat moron broadcast this live? But you know what, Pete Reynolds, I hope you're having a fantastic time in Edinburgh. And by the way, those three little words that Coventry United love to sing these days, oh my God. I think we'll have to say that when we score. United have a free kick just in front of the dugout. And it's going to be taken by Martin Hutchcox. Josh O'Grady has let the set pieces go this evening. That's three he hasn't taken so far. Hutchcox unable to keep the ball away from Dale Roberts, but he's won a throw-in. And it's been taken quickly. Finds Josh O'Grady on the left wing, just in the corner, dispossessed, but he's got it back. And the pressure from Holmes. It's still O'Grady. He's waiting for some support here. Hutchcox is down line, but it's cut out before he can get there. But in fact, no, Hutchcox has got it back. Squares it. Rob Prinzel. Shooting opportunity. Blocked well by Timmins. It's come to Chris Cox on the right side. Stabs it towards Moodim. What's Moodim going to do with this ball here? Trying to trick his way past Kieran Newland. And it's gone out for a Coventry United throw. Moodim to take the throw right in the corner. O'Grady trudges over from the left side to provide some support. Cox is there as well, as is Gif Musa. And takes the long option and finds Jaden Rickus. Now O'Grady, surrounded by red shirts here. A lovely ball through to Moodim. Referee says onside. It took a hit of Danny Worrell for a Coventry United corner on the right side. And this time Josh O'Grady is back on set piece duty. He's been slacking a little bit today. That's 3 set pieces he hasn't taken. He scored 32 goals this season. He's earned himself a break. So he prepares to take this corner, swings it in, and it's just pushed away by the goalkeeper. It was heading in, that one. Russell had to be on his toes to make sure it didn't cross the line. Dale Roberts forced out. Good pressure from Jaden Rickus. Just under half an hour played at the Bush Ground. And quite a derelict area of Pelsall. So far the Villains have had a very derelict season. Timmins. That's a a free kick to Coventry United. And the Pelsall players are not happy with this one. They're screaming at the referee, asking why he's given it. There's a foul on Prinzell, I believe. And Craig Timmins has got to be careful with himself here. He's had a stern word with the ref. And remember, Callum Burgess was sent off for the exact same thing on Tuesday night. The referees are showing that they are not going to be intimidated by players. Remember, of course, without a referee, there is no game. Hutchcox puts in towards the area. Head towards goal by Prinzell. It's taken a last touch of Prinzell and it's gone out for a goal kick to Pelsall. 15 minutes to go until half time. Pelsall Villa 0, Coventry United 0. Of course, we do apologise once again that we can't bring you this match live. If you listen to this, this is a pre-recorded taping of Pelsall Villa versus Coventry United. We'll try and get the live coverage back online for the next game at home to Bowhall Swifts, which start to run 3 consecutive home games for Coventry United as they look to step up their title ambitions. Moose's ball cut out well by Michael Murray. Down line. And Moody able to win it back from Newland. But once again, Murray is there to pick up the pieces. Coleman gets there first and Cox nods it on. And once again, Michael Murray clearing his line. The captain leading by example. And once again, Murray is there to clear it. It's like a one-man clearance machine. So United look to take a different tack, trying to go down line. Burgess, lofted ball. Claims of offside against O'Grady, but it's come to Cox on the right wing. And the ball down line easily cut out by Ben Story. Throw in Coventry United halfway into the opposite half. The United faithful hoping that United can grab a goal before half time. Moodin, down line, Prinzell, it's kept in. Handball claims against Kieran Newland. And Rob Prinzell asking why it wasn't given. United fans urging him to leave it and just get back to playing. Moodin will take the resulting throw in. Throw to Cox, back to Moodin, he's got Prinzell on the left, finds Rob Prinzell, played into the centre. And the ball towards the left, easily cut out there by Spencer Blackham. And Moose has brought down off the ball. Holmes loses it to Prinzell and it's gone out for a throw into Pelsall. Prinzell couldn't keep it in. Blackham cut out by Hutchcox, gone out for a Pelsall throw. Last time these two sides played each other, it was Coventry United 11, Pelsall Villa 0. And wouldn't you know, that was the only match I've missed in the last couple of months. Leave it over 5 minutes and you score 11 goals. And wouldn't you know, I was watching Coventry City playing Wigan and they lost 1-0. But the weekend in Blackpool made up for it. Ricketts' ball. And a push in the back by Holmes on Brown. United lose possession. Murray blasts it away. Header forward by Hutchcox and Brown. Get there first. Brown is onside. 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper. He's got a tug from the back by Ashley Lawley. Referee says no penalty. And it's gone straight into the hands of Keith Russell, the goalkeeper. Ben Story. He couldn't get his foot to it. Burgess heads it forward. Mood him. Intercepted by Craig Timmins. Burgess is there once again. Chris Cox turns on the ball, keeps it in. Ball down line, finds Joshua O'Grady. Great bit of skill there with the captain. Squares it into the centre. Prinzell's in acres of space, but his ball control let him down, and Danny Worrell will pick it up. Of course, Prinzell's been playing more in defence recently, but Chris Cox wins it back and races towards goal. Brown on the left. Brown strikes it, and there's the third goal. A swing at the ball, and the net rustles. Coventry United open the scoring at the Bush ground. And Pelsall will be feeling a little bit prickly after that one. You've got to give credit there for Chris Cox racing towards goal. The through ball onto the left-hand side of the pitch. Brown steadied himself and calmly slotted it past Keith Russell. The net bulged, it crossed the line, and Coventry United had the advantage approximately 10 minutes before half-time. Pelsall Villa 0, Coventry United 1, Matt Brown the scorer. Pelsall will try and get themselves back in it straight away. Worrell has to try and shepherd the ball away from Brown, and Brown is up for a fight here. Now Lawley tricks his way past Brown. He had to go up very early to trick Matt Brown, and he certainly did that. And the ball towards Roberts, well cut out by Prindle, but it's been found by Timmins in the centre. Going towards goal. It's onto the right-hand side now to Kieran Newland, and Moodham does well to dispossess him. The lofted ball, it's blocked, but it finds Cox in the centre. Still Cox. Onto the right-hand side, Josh O'Grady, Brown in front of him, finds Matt Brown. Story trying to do his best to put United off, and it's stabbed away by Kieran Newland. United have the ball back in their possession on the halfway line with Pierre Moodham. Brown once again. Trying to beat Story, he's past the left back, but he's took a tumble and he seems to have hurt his ankle. Doesn't seem to be too much contact from Ben Story, but there was contact, and obviously Brown has gone down. It will be a free kick to Coventry United. Let's just hope that Brown's okay. He seems to be favouring his ankle a little bit. And of course, at a crucial time of the season, Matt Brown's needed more than ever. He hobbles towards the penalty area. Keith Russell having a quick word with his defenders, making sure they know what they have to do as they defend this free kick. That's what they want to do, is go 2-0 down before half-time. The 35th minute, Josh O'Grady steps up with this free kick, right side of the penalty area, swung in with the left boot towards the far post, punched away by the goalkeeper, and it's gone out for a corner. Good delivery there from Josh O'Grady, but no one could make the final touch. Prinzel and Cox at the far post, both going for the ball. No one seemed to make a defensive contact on it. And Prinzel this time will take the corner. Usually every single set piece that we see is taken by Josh O'Grady, but this time Hutch, Cox and Prinzel have gone on the action. Prinzel puts it in towards the area. Cox leaps and it's in, but the referee disallowed it for a push. In fact, referee disallowed the goal. It was a tug in the back by a United player. I believe it was Matt Brown who's been penalised as Chris Cox rose like a salmon and headed it in off the post, but it won't count. Score remains Pelsall Villa 0, Coventry United 1. Disappointment for Coventry United. Didn't seem to be too much wrong there, but again, the referee's decision is final. It could have been Chris Cox making it 2-0, but unfortunately, it's disallowed by the linesman. Free kick taken by goalkeeper Keith Russell. Moodham heads it only as far as Ben Story. Cut out by Moodham, he's let it go. And Burgess will pick up the pieces on the right side. Ball down line, looking for O'Grady, pushing the back by the Pelsall man, but O'Grady retains possession and tricks it away from Kieran Newland. It's still O'Grady, ball down the line, and Moodham's in acres of space here. Can he keep it in? Yes, he can. In the corner. He's got plenty of time. Towards the far post, it's gone straight to Luke Holmes. Jaden Rickus maybe a little bit lax on that one. Quick 1-2. Rickus puts it in. Palmed away by the goalkeeper. He's eventually brought it back under his possession with Prinzel waiting to strike. Blackham loses it to Burgess. Prinzel knocked it down. Brown tries to get there first. He couldn't get past the goalkeeper. It slid away. And the goalkeeper was trying to get the ball away from O'Grady. And surely O'Grady was brought down there by Keith Russell. Russell just patted him down onto the floor. You can tell the goalkeeper is not used to playing outfield there. That's the sort of tackles he puts in. But he did well to slide the ball away from the first man. Couldn't quite win the ball back from O'Grady professionally, but he was able to muscle the winger off the ball, whether the United fans like it or not. Pelsall have a throw-in on the opposite side of the pitch. The right wing just by the corner flag as they look to find an equaliser before half-time. 7 minutes until the referee sends the players in for their break. And a fantastic challenge there from Jaden Rickus, returning to the starting 11 after a lengthy absence. Of course, Jaden can play up front or at left back. He's played for the Coventry City Youth Academy. He's now playing his trade at Coventry United. Timmins picks it up in the centre. Moodin fires it forward. Brown controls it. Sees a dig in the back, but United still play on. O'Grady's ball to the right-hand side, finds Chris Cox. Brown trying to find his way into the area. It's still Cox, and a good side challenge there from Ben Story. Cox tries to win the ball back, and Musa has it, cleared by Murray. It's come to Rickus in his own half. You have to look at the build from the back. Long ball forward, it's gone out for a Pelsall throw. Looking to just clear the danger as Fraser Phillips closed in. 5 minutes to go until half time. Pelsall Villa 0, Coventry United 1. Matt Brown opening the scoring. And throw-in comes to nothing as Moodham has it in front of goal. Timmins has to try and deal with this, so Gray gets his head to it. It's come to Matt Brown. United able to play on here. There was a foul on O'Grady, but United continue play. Matt Brown, he's got O'Grady in the centre and Prinzel at the far post. It's still Brown. And it's took a deflection off Michael Murray, but it's come to the hands of Keith Russell as Brown tried to work himself into a decent position for crossing, but he's lost the ball to the Pelsall goalkeeper. Phillips. It's blasted forward. Blackham. Well won back by United, and a foul by Blackham on Jamie Coleman. United play it around to the back. Rickus trying to find Brown, headed on by Brown, and Josh O'Grady's in space now, one-on-one with the goalkeeper. Is this two? Brilliant save with the right foot of Keith Russell, and a push on O'Grady by the Pelsall man. He's trying to get the ball back, and once again the referee and the linesman don't budge as Russell pulls O'Grady onto his feet, but the winger looks around in disbelief. Why wasn't a penalty given? But fair play to Josh O'Grady. Fantastic run at goal. And those three little words from the Litchfield game return again. What were they again? Some of the younger members of the Red and Green Army questioning the referee's commitment. Pre-recorded coverage of Pelsall Villa versus Coventry United. Again, we apologise that we can't bring you the match live. We've had some technical issues here. Three minutes to go until half-time, plus added time, of course. United lead by 1-0. Matt Brown with the opening goal. It's not quite the 11-0 thrashing we saw at Sphinx Drive a couple of weeks ago. But right now, United would take this 1-goal victory, 3 points in the bag. Another game closer to the League One title. Free kick into the air, headed on by Cox. This should be easily dealt with by the goalkeeper. Brown gets there first and keeps it in. Moodin, crossing opportunity. Still Pierre Moodin, tricked his way past Story. Still Moodin, cross it towards the far post. The goalkeeper gets a little touch on it, takes it away from Chris Cox. Crucial touch from Keith Russell. It's a throw into Coventry United. Still in a decent attacking opportunity. Decent attacking area as United look to find the second before half-time. Rickus will take it. Brown support. Rickus again. Good tackle from Luke Holmes. Hookshots his ball. Has gone straight out for a throw-in. Maybe just trying to clear the danger as Pelsall looked for the counter-attack. Not that it's much use now, we're not live, but for anything that you would like to say on tonight's action, then go to Twitter at Matchday Hills. This is the official Hills FM Matchday Twitter account. That's at Matchday Hills. Cox races towards goal, puts O'Grady through on the right-hand side of the penalty area, and Cox tugs from behind. Surely that's going to be a penalty. No! Ashley Lawley clearly tugged Josh O'Grady and impeded him as the winger tried to have an attempt on goal. That's offside against Dale Roberts. He's missed the shot anyway, but the United faithful look on in absolute disbelief. Unbelievable decision from the referee. And the referee is actually going to book Josh O'Grady for his for dissent, obviously questioning the referee's decisions. And of course the United players backing their teammates up, questioning the referee's decision to book O'Grady. United prepared to take a free kick inside their own half. Hutchcox. Head on by Cox, and Brown couldn't quite get there, but it's come back to Brown. And now Prinzel, can he keep it in? No, he can't. It's going out for a goal kick. Seconds away from the half-time whistle here at the Bush Ground. Coventry United have not been spectacular, but they want to conserve their energy ahead of a hectic final week. 4 games in the final 7 days of hectic Midland League Division 1 season. 46 games in total, just 4 remaining of those 36. Also had the ball with Luke Holmes. As Roberts tries to get onto that one, Coleman puts it out for a Pelsall throw. One of the last opportunities of this half. Can Pelsall get their equaliser before the referee ends the first half? Luke Holmes comes forward to take it. Holmes gets it back, puts it into the area. Roberts can't control it. Ricketts' clearance is up rather than out. Timmins gets his head on it. Worrell. Now it's Fraser Phillips. Crosses it in. Timmins gets it on the outside of the area. Couldn't quite control the ball. He's forced onto the left-hand side. Prinzel and Moodin come across to try and block him. It's still going. Timmins. He can't get there before Burgess, who makes sure that ball ain't coming back. Puts it out into the greenery. And, well, this first half ain't coming back. It's all over. Coventry United lead by 1-0. An unspectacular first 45 minutes. Matt Brown's solo goal is the difference so far. Chris Cox with a through ball onto the left-hand side of the penalty area and slotting it past Keith Russell in goal. So far, so good for Coventry United. They're conserving their energy, making sure they don't put themselves into too much trouble. Not quite the 11-0 scoreline we had at Sphinx Drive a couple of weeks ago, but so far, it's been just what was required. As United look to retain their 4-point gap, maybe even extend it. We're still trying to get as Bromsgrove lead by 1-0 at Racing Club Warwick. A very tricky game. But as things stand, Coventry United looks set to retain their 4-point gap at the top of Midland League Division 1. Make sure to check for the second half on the Hills FM Matchday YouTube channel. That's it for the first half here from the Butch Ground as the referee receives a torment from the Coventry United fans. But the half-time score at the Butch Ground, Pelsall Villa 0, Coventry United 1.